Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. What's up, guys? Let me give a second for you guys to get on. I am on time tonight, right at 8 o'clock on the dot. So let me give you guys a second to get on and get started. Hope you guys had a great day, a wonderful day. Hey, Mike on IG. Good evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let me get started. Let me turn this down. All right, here we go. So, hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys had a great day. I had a really good day. Short week. Um, we were off Monday and Tuesday for the 4th of July. Hey, it's a day. It's a day off. So we took two. We took two. I shut it down for 2 days, and we went back on yesterday. Today was day two, and it was 2 good days. It was 2 good days. Don't expect anything less. Don't expect anything less. So I am going to get started. I'm going to get started because we will be on tonight for about an hour. For about an hour. Hello, sir. These words. Good evening, sir. How are you? Gonna be on for about an hour. We usually go about an hour. So I'm gonna get started. Um, let's see. Restream has changed the format on me a little bit. So let me get over here and make sure everything is in order right here. Okay. First time I'm opening this in about a week, and they've changed the format on me a little bit. But I'm good. I'm good. All right. Hey, Facebook. Good evening, Facebook. How you guys doing? Um, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. I am not sure if YouTube is popping up tonight. Um, a friend of mine told me last week that he could not see me live on YouTube. I thought I rectified the problem. Hopefully, I did. Hopefully, I did. So, if not, hey, we got IG, we got Facebook. We should all be here. We good. So, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get started like I normally do. Why? Because all of the videos all of the videos are posted. They're posted on YouTube. They're on IG now. In the Facebook page where it all originated, the Facebook page has all the videos. But YouTube, hands down, has way more than any other platform. All right. So, IG, I need y'all to forgive me. I'm going to be kind of looking up and down a little bit. IG, you're not connected to Restream. Still haven't quite figured that out yet. Waiting for some of my techie friends to give me some help um, on how to connect IG to Restream. I thought I had it at one point, but I didn't. So what I'm doing now is I am just using my iPhone here, my laptop here, and got my Android in this hand. It's all over the place. It's a few places, but it's all right. It's all right because it works. Facebook, let me remind you when you type in the chat, could you please, please, please type your name? Because unless I'm looking at the Facebook screen, it's just going to say Facebook user. It's going to say Facebook user. Um, so if you make a comment or whatever, if you can do me a favor and type your name first, that will really, really be helpful. If you don't, I'm gonna figure it out because I'm gonna look to the left. All right, so here we go. Good evening. I'm Donna. What's up? This is the real life relationship growth get together, chat it up, talk about it. Thursday night meetup. Thursday night meetup. This is what we do every Thursday. We come together at 8 o'clock, unless I let you guys know different. If I'm not going to be here, I'll let y'all know in advance that I'm not going to make it for whatever reason. But I love this so much. It has really, really grown on me that I look forward to every Thursday. They already know at the daycare center I'm out on Thursday, so I can get home and get myself together and get prepared. So let me give a little bit of real quick background of Camper Conversations. This platform, this page, this family is called Real Life Relationship Growth. When you look on Facebook, when you look on YouTube, when you look on IG, you're going to see Real Life Relationship Growth. Camper Conversations is just the segment that we do. How the idea came about. I have a 30-foot Coachman camper, right? I bought one about 2 years ago now. I was in it one day. I go in there sometimes to just woosah. It's parked on my daycare property. And I'll go in it sometimes to just take a breather, take a nap, whatever. And I'm sitting in there and I'm like, yo, this would be fun. This would be a good idea to come together once a week and discuss adult topics that deal with relationship, topics that are for us, right? So started it, did it the first time, second time, it was a little, went about 30 minutes. Yo, we are up to an hour now. We're up to an hour now. And if you're here for the first time, you will see why. Want to big up to my brothers. Big up to my brothers. The men, hands down, are doing it on this page. They are sending topics, inboxing, posting on the page, and I love it, love it, love it. So, ladies, if y'all are complaining about your man or men not talking and conversating, you in the right place. Camp with Conversations, Real Life Relationship Growth. Because they'll send me topics and be like, hey, Donna, could you post this? Or let's talk about that or whatever. They are beating you all, ladies. And I love it. I don't have a problem with it because the leaders should be leading. The leaders should be leading. All right. All right. So I have to say this. I say this every week. I am not a relationship expert. I don't claim to be. I don't proclaim to be. I am just a black woman in this world, living this life, doing the damn thing, and enjoying myself in the process. That is who I am. That is who I am. I have had experiences in my life that may be helpful to someone. You have had experiences in your life that may be helpful to someone, me included. I'm here for myself as well because building healthy, long lasting relationships are very, 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 is very, 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 very crucial. Very crucial. We have been in some relationships and we've lived a minute. And if we're not still with that person, we know that some ups and some downs come. My focus here, the focus here for this family is to not stay and sulk in those downs. Just know that life goes on and it can go on in a happy and a healthy way. This is the criteria for you to be a part of this family. Y'all ready? This is the criteria. You have to be single, dating, courting, married, divorced, or widower. That is the criteria. If you fall into any of those categories, then bam, you are in the right place. We're not here to tell anybody how to live their lives. All of us come from different backgrounds, different upbringings, different countries. There are 1.9K family members in this group on Facebook. Subscribers for YouTube is steadily but slowly growing. It boosted at one point and then it kind of slowed because I think I spend more time on Facebook. No, I know there's more time spent on Facebook with the page, which is okay, which is okay. All right. So we're not here to judge. We're not here to bash. There's one thing you're not going to find on this page. I will not allow it. We are not bashing men. We're not bashing women. Now, if you see something on here that's funny, it's a joke, or whatever pertaining to men or pertaining to women, get your hee hee ha ha laugh. And if you don't agree, if it's offensive to you, please feel free to inbox me. Now, let me tell you this, I'm not here to please the masses. The masses will not be pleased. It's just impossible. But what we can do is try to help each other grow. I get inboxes all the time from people I don't even know, never met in my life. That's like, yo, this is great. Thank you. Yo, I had this issue going on and somebody said something, not particularly me. Someone said something and it was enlightening and it was helpful or whatever. So, that is what this is about. That's why we are here to promote, produce and push healthy, loving, growing relationships, whether they are between a man and a woman, um, a parent and child, a mother, a father. We get into it all. We talk about serious things. We had a topic when I had two of my high school friends on, two of my male friends, Soul Toucher, the poet, and Jeff, and we talked about suicide in men. We talked about suicide in men, and there was a hotline. If you find that video on YouTube, there's a hotline. There's a number you can call if you feeling like you just don't want to be here anymore. Just know you are loved and you are needed. We talk about sexual. We have sexual topics. We get deep into it. Ain't no shame here. We are grown. Some you may like, somebody else may not like. So we get into those topics as well. Some topics are more male dominated, some are more female dominated, and some are obviously just male, just female. So, but if you're curious about that, then go to the YouTube channel, go to the Facebook page, pull up those videos. All right, we're gonna get into it because I don't like to spend too much time with the intro. That was just a little something for our new family members joining us. All right, that's what that was. Let's get started. I don't see my sister here yet, y'all. When I do this, when my sister pops on, I'm kind of like, kind of calms me down. I feel a little bit more comfortable. But I don't see the chick on here yet. She called. We was talking like 10 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes. And she was like, I'm going to be on her, my niece. So I'm waiting for them to pop on. But we are going to get started. We are going to get started. Restream. Y'all got me looking. Okay, here we go. We're going to get started. All the videos, again, will be posted. That's just our little reminder, right? Feel free to comment as much as you like. I'm going to try to keep up. I'll read some things, but everybody should be able to see. IG, your comments are the only thing that's not going to be seen on Restream. Sorry, but I will try my best to read it if you make a comment and make sure everybody knows that you're here, you're making a comment and a part of the discussion. All right? All right. So let's get this thing popping. This is the topic tonight. Oh, all the topics, y'all, are not my brainchild. As I said, um, men send topics, ladies, y'all send topics too. Let me not give my sisters their credit as well. I get topics from the ladies as well, and they're engaging. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. I'm waiting for some wedding invites to pop up or some, yo, guess who I met through real life relationship growth. That's what it's about. Our topic tonight, IG, I'm gonna read it. Our topic tonight is dating. Why is it so hard? Or is it? Dating. Why is it so hard? Or is it? Is it really, really that hard? Why? If it is, if you feel it's hard, you can type in the chat and be like, man, it's just hard. I saw a meme the other day and they was like, there is pee in the dating pool. There's pee in the dating pool. There's pee in the pool. Somebody's peeing in the pool. Somebody's peeing in the pool. Nobody wants to be in a pool where somebody's peeing. So we gonna get up out of that. So, but I thought about this thing, and honestly, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this one is my brainchild tonight. This one is my brainchild tonight. This topic have so many topics that we can hit, and we're gonna hit them. Like we have all these Thursdays, all these Thursdays. All right, don't feel neglected. We gonna hit them. But sometimes I wake up and I think about it, and there's a topic on the brain, or I gauge it with what's going on with the page during the week. And this is kind of where things kind of gravitated this week for people, talking about dating, talking about dating. So this is what we're going to talk about. Why is it so hard? Or is it? Or is it? So y'all know I am pretty transparent. Oh, we got some hearts popping up over here on Facebook. I can't see who is on Facebook. Let me see. Let me try this way. Uh, Honestly. Okay. All right. Um, Shalodum. Did I say your name right? Whoops. I'm sorry if I didn't. Shalodum. And it's crazy because I went to high school with her, and I don't think I pronounced your name right then. But I'm sorry, baby. Um, I don't know who's popping up the hearts on Facebook. It's not showing me, but hearts are coming up. So I guess this is a good topic. So we're gonna get started. Dating. Why is it so hard? Or is it? Is dating like really, really hard? So this is what I'm going to do. This is a good way to start out. This is what she laughing at me, y'all. This is a good way to start out. So what I do, either on Wednesdays or maybe Thursday morning sometime, I'll put the topic up, right? I'll put the topic up. IG, same thing. The topic was put up on IG. The same captions and pictures that I put up is on IG as well. So y'all not missing anything on this aspect of it. But I will put up some pictures along with the topic. Oh, y'all can't see that. There's a glare, but trust me, there's some. Oh, no wonder y'all can see it. Screaming out. There's some pictures there, right? Just kind of that relate to what's going on. Relate to what's going on. And I'll tag people because people are like, hey, make sure you remind me. This is your reminder. I literally can't come back and remind all these people that say remind me. So what I try to do is I try to tag people. That is your reminder. So when I do that, sometimes they will comment right then and there. And I'm like, see you at 8 o'clock. See you at 8 o'clock. All right. So this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to read the comments that came, and then we're going to get going with the discussion, right? So the question, of course, dating, why is it so hard or is it? Daryl said it can be sometimes. It's not. It's not. So I don't know. Okay. He said it can be sometimes, but it's not. So he doesn't know. Alicia said because some people lack maturity and transparency. It's so much easier just to be an adult and keep it 100. I agree. I agree. Joel said, it's easy. Just pick which one and pick a day. And pick a day. So that just made me have a thought. Dating has a different definition to different people. When Joel made this comment, I'm sure he's speaking particularly about what he said, just a day, going on a date. This is what he's referencing, going on a date. He said it's easy. Just pick which one and pick a day. That's going on a date. But we're talking about dating in general as a whole. Bridget said, it's not hard if you are selective in whom you go on a date with. Pick the right person who is deserving of your time. Who is deserving of your time. All right. All right. So those were some of the comments um, that were made when I put the original post up about tonight's topic. About tonight's topic. Good comments. Like good, they make so much sense, right? They make so much sense. Girl laughing at me. Girl, you're gonna have to pronounce your name correctly for me. My bad. I'm sorry. Um, but um the comments were great. I totally agree. I totally agree. So as we get going, we're gonna see this thing kind of builds and builds and builds. And usually when I put a topic up, my mind wheels are already turning. It may go a different direction than what is maybe thought of and anticipated. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I liked Alicia's answer. Alicia was like, because some people lack maturity and transparency. It's so much easier just to be an adult and keep it 100. Keep it 100. I think. Okay, so I have been single, y'all, for going on 3 years now. Going on 3 years now. I was married, got divorced. I am now single, going on 3 years. Um, and I just honestly have to say, In the last 3 years, 2.5, almost 3 years, I've met a lot of great guys. Met a lot of great guys. Great in their right. Just was not great for me, which is fine. Which is fine. Um, I believe, me personally, I'm good on both sides of it. I can be single, be content, happy. It gets lonely sometimes, of course. But and I can be married, be in a relationship, and be happy, content. Why? Because I think what's crucial, we just gonna hit it immediately, is I think what's really crucial and important is when you're healthy, mentally, emotionally, physically, when you're healthy. And when you're that and you're complete and you're not looking for someone to complete you, what you bring to the table is more than the table. It's more than the table. So, um, I don't think unhealthy people, mentally unhealthy people, should be dating. Now, we talked about that one time before, and there was a difference of opinion. Some people had difference of opinion, and they were like, some people grow better and do better when there's someone in their corner, someone with them, someone they're growing with, or whatever. I personally, at this point in life, would not involve myself with a man that is emotionally, mentally unhealthy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I wish the brother the best. I really, really do. Oh, let me add in financially. Financially. My experiences have brought me to this thought process, brought me to this process. Um, I have to say honestly, I did not think that way before, years ago. So when Alicia said maturity, maturity means so much. Just because a person is an adult does not mean they're mature. Just because a person is an adult does not mean that they are mature. It just means they're grown. And we all have freedoms and rights and choices to do what we want when we're grown, right? Freedoms and rights and choices. So, but when you are mentally healthy, when you're emotionally healthy, when you're physically healthy, um, those are just those are just additional attributes for a relationship. For a relationship, additional attributes that are just so helpful. Because sometimes there's a struggle, and in that struggle of you trying to get yourself together and you trying to understand how you're feeling and all of that, it is very difficult to take on someone else's um, energy or someone else's issues and problems. Because in relationships come issues and problems. That is a given. You're talking about two different people, two different mindsets. It is a given that problems will come. So if you're not in a place and in a position where um, you can handle some things, you can handle some things, taking on someone else's things is not, in my opinion, a really good idea. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. So loving yourself, loving yourself, loving yourself. There was a time in my life when I was much younger that I didn't love Donna so much. Didn't like the way I looked. Um, I used to get teased about my complexion, when back in the day when yellow was it, light skin was it or whatever, I was the chocolate dark one or whatever. Um, I was a tomboy to the nth degree. I played everything that had a ball. I was rocking with it. Everything that had a ball, I was rocking with it. So when it came down to dating, being asked out on dates, going on dates, that stuff did not happen. What's up, Leia? That stuff did not happen, start happening and flowing for me till later on. And honestly, thank God, because immaturity, when you don't understand those things, you don't even understand what it's about. My nephew is 14. And he gets on this kick all the time about wanting a girlfriend, wanting a girlfriend. And I'm like, sir, like, and we all went through it. We all call ourselves having a girlfriend or a boyfriend at school, and we were sneaking. The parents was like, not time, not yet. And we were kind of doing our own thing. We meet up at school and hold hands or do whatever, right? That literally did not happen for me until maybe the 11th grade. Because truth be told, I was so engulfed in playing ball and looking to go to college and scholarships playing ball. I wasn't even really focused in that. But immaturity, immaturity. So now at this point in this time in life, and where we're all at different points and different times in our lives, I think it's really, really important to understand what it means to date, what it looks like, what it looks like to date, and what part you play in dating. What part you play in dating. So I said at the beginning of this, the brothers are doing it up in this group, right? The brothers are doing it up in this group. But I can say, in my 2.5 years of being single, um, I have kind of heard and gotten the same old, same old. And let me explain to you what that means. Same old, same old. Um, we tend to think sometimes that men lack emotion, they don't have feelings, they don't have the same stuff pumping through their hearts as women do. We kind of think that. And that's impossible because we were all created by all loving, wonderful God, perfect in perfect form. Now, what we did after that, it's a whole nother story. But we tend to think men lack a bit of the emotion to be able to deal and sustain, you know, in a relationship. So we kind of put it off as, and understand women have their feminine side, women have their emotional side, women have their maternal side because it's necessary. There's a balance and a weight. We can't both be the same. Balance and a weight, right? And the men have their masculine side, their protective side, their chest out, testosterone bumping and rolling side, right? And we need that. They need the mix of us, and we need the mix of them to make it happen. But a lot of times we look at men and we feel like they should do everything, everything. Now, please believe in my life and the way I look at things, the way I was raised, chivalry is never dead. Never, never dead. If I open a door in the presence of a man, I'm going to look at you cross eyed. If I take the trash out, if I pump my gas. Why? Because my dad did all of those things for my mom. That's just the way I was raised. That men are gentlemen, men do certain things, women are ladies, ladies do certain things. And there's a mix in life where there's single moms. I own a daycare center. She's a large percentage of my children enrolled, um, a high percentage from single households. Single households. I get some single fathers once in a while, but there are a lot more single mothers. So women are taking on roles that they were not in foreign positions. They were not created to do. They're in foreign positions because they didn't make the babies by themselves. So they shouldn't have to take care of the babies by themselves. But what do you do when you have a child, male or female, and the father's not around? Or what do you do when you have a child, male or female, and the mother's not around? What do you do? You know what I mean? You have to, but talking about those gender roles, I guess. So in dating, I think it's really, really crucial and important for us to understand our roles. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not saying, I'm not saying everybody should be stuck in the gender roles. I'm talking about the things a woman is trying to do that a vagina can't do. Things that a man is trying to do that a penis can't do. We talking about the roles in dating. I'm talking about the male and female concept. Y'all don't come at me with nothing else. I'm not talking about gays and lesbians. Your life, your choice. I'm talking about there are physically some things that we cannot do as a woman that a male can do, as a man that a woman can do, right? So when we're talking about dating and we're talking about, because that's our topic, why is it so hard? I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Um, doesn't have to be hard. But when we bumping heads because one is not trusting the other because there's been letdowns or there's been disappointments or they've seen things that don't work. So now you're in a point where you're trying to date. You're trying to get with somebody. You're trying to spend some time. You're trying to get them to notice you and want you and be around you. But you stuck. Like you stuck on how do I do this? Just because we're grown doesn't mean we know how to date. It doesn't mean if we did, there would not be so many divorces, so many broken homes and broken relationships. What up, Chris? Hey, Cornelia. There would not be so many broken homes, divorces, broken relationships. So that's why this topic tonight is why is it so hard? Or is it really hard? Why is it so hard? One thing I think as well, the stubborn streak. The stubborn streak. I have a stubborn streak. I do. I do. I'm getting much better with the stubborn streak. Not so much a stubborn streak where I'm irrational or I don't want or allow or let my man be a man. Cause a man gotta be a man, gotta be a man for me. Doesn't necessarily mean that. But the stubborn streak is um I'm in a position in life where I'm in a leadership role, right? Been in this position technically really all my life. I've always kind of been the lead. When I was in the military, I was squad leader, and when I played ball, I was point guard. Now I have a business. I'm a owner. I'm a business owner. I have employees. Um, I ended up being the head of my household. Went through a divorce or whatever. So the stubborn streak is kind of like, um, I got this, sir. I know how to handle this, sir. I can take care of this, sir. Oh, oh, it's in a way, in a form that says, I'm never a woman that says, and I don't understand when other women say it. I don't get it, ladies. I don't need a man. Damn, you're lying. We do. We do. And usually comments and statements like that come from someone hurting you, someone um, treating you wrong, maybe your father or whatever. Grew up in one of a household where women dominated for whatever reason. Big ups to the women who had to hold it down and did. Okay? No shade on that. Um, but what I'm saying is needing a man and wanting a man are two different things. So if we put it in that aspect, if we say it that way, I don't need a man. I don't. God has blessed me to be able to be successful where I am, right? But there's so much that a business can do. There's so much that having two cars or whatever can do. There's so much that having a house can do. There's so much. There's the emotional side that needs to be tapped into. There's the sexual side that damn sure need to be tapped into. Oh, listen, y'all that know me know me. Um, there's so many sides that need to be tapped into and maintained that I would love, love, love more than anything to have a strong, protective partner to do that with. So, how do we get from the dating stage to get to that point? Now, let's be clear, everybody does not want to get married. That's not everybody's take. Everyone doesn't want to get married, right? But if you don't want to get married, but you're choosing to date, we have to understand the purpose of the cycle of things. Going on dates, like Joel said, he was stating, and dating someone are two different things. Correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all don't think they're two different things, correct me if I'm wrong. Going on dates, um, going on dates. I don't know who made that comment. Marshawn, what's up, lady? Marshawn said, I am loving that I get to basic in my to be. I'm gonna try to make this out because sometimes we have typos and it's all right. Y'all gonna know after I read it, be like, oh, did I type that? So Marshawn, I'm gonna try to make this out, babes. Let me know if I'm wrong. I am loving that I get to be in my femininity. It says basic, but I believe that B is B. I am loving that I get to be in my femininity. Girl, girl, girl. Especially when you've lived years of not being able to bask. Okay. I'm loving that I get to bask in my femininity. Yes. Got you. Got you. Um, oh, Leia's question. I think it is Basque, Leia. Makes sense. Be or Basque makes sense. But Marshawn is loving being in her femininity. I listen. Contrary to what people may have thought and may have believed, because please believe you don't know everything you think you know. Being in your feminine, being to be in that place. Oh man, I personally love it. I personally love it. When I can be, I have to be honest. I have not always been in the right type of relationship where I could do that. Well, I could do that. Marshawn said, not needing the financial help and not needing a man are different things. Correct. Correct. They are different things, Marshawn. You are correct. They are totally different things. She said not needing financial help and not needing a man are different things. Cause I don't care where I am. I can use some financial help. I'll listen. I'm not going if brother. If you are financially stable, that shoots. For me, that just adds to the it does. It does. Come on. We had a post put on here earlier during the week, and it said, I'm paraphrasing because I don't actually remember exactly what it said, but it has something. Oh, it was somebody said, ladies, can a man who is not financially stable make a woman happy, make a woman truly happy? And there was so many different comments on that. So many different comments on that. And I agree to both sides. Yes, a man who is not financially in a perfect or best great place can make a woman happy. And a man who is balling in the riches of it can make a woman happy. But let me tell you what can happen with that. It's a difference. Been there, done that, got the damn t-shirt. It's a difference when a man is not financially stable, but the brother has a working plan. I didn't just say a plan, I said a working plan. If I can see where we are going and you can show me where we are going, once you choose me, I can ride with you. I can ride with you. But, but. It cannot be a boom, 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 boom. When I say been there, got the t-shirt, I will never, ever, ever again. And I'm sorry for whoever takes that, however they, you can take it how you will or may. This is for me. I will not ever again in my life date a man who is not financially stable, secure, or know where it's coming from and where it's happening. So the comment that was said, yes, a man can make a woman happy. My girl Jay, my girl Nikki, she was like, I don't know why people want to sit up and act like finances don't play a part. Cause some of the men was like, yeah, it can happen. And some of the other men was like straight up honest, like he a buster. He a buster. He ain't doing nothing. Like Ray and Pookie do it all the time. But where does that relationship go? Where does that end up? So again, financial is helpful. Do I need a financial help? I could always can use a financial help. But does that have anything to do with me needing a man and being in a situation where I'm prepared to date? So ladies, let's talk about y'all too, because we ain't gonna put this all on the brothers. You can't be robbing Peter to pay Paul and think this man who got his ish together is supposed to overlook that and just be with you. Let's be fair on both sides of it. If you don't have your stuff together, you should not be looking for a man to come and be your savior. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with helping one another and seeing where y'all are and making sure that works. We talking about dating, y'all. We talking about things and issues things that make dating hard that don't have to be. That don't have to be. Being honest, open, and transparent. Now, when I'm talking to a guy, when I'm talking to a man, and we're looking, we can kind of see things are going that direction. I don't expect him to tell me all of his personal ins and outs because I'm not going to tell him all of mine. Like, you have to know where you are and where you're going. Dating before you jump into all of that. But you want to know enough that it moves you to the next level. Why is dating so hard? Or is it? Or is it? I think in the beginning dating stages, sometimes the anticipation can be so much that we rush into things. We rush into situations, into relationships, just to realize, man, I don't even like him. I don't even like her. Like, what? Now, relationships, of course, are constantly growing. We're constantly learning things about each other, but there are some core things that we got to know, that we need to know. If you have not seen this chick, I'm sorry, if you have not seen this woman, this lady, mad, I mean, I'm talking dealing with some stuff mad, you better slow your behind down until you see that and see how she handles those type situations. See how she is when she's mad, when she's sad, when she's struggling, when she's broke, when she's good. All of those things are important because dating does not have to be hard. I'm literally at the point now, if I'm not having fun, if I'm not enjoying the process, I'm not giving you my time. And you don't have to be 51 to do that, to know that, to get that. Younger adults. I think the youngest adult we have a part of this family is 22. I think 22, 23. And my baby used to come on here. I don't know if her schedule changed or what, but she would be on here every week and she'd be dropping some gems. Dropping some gems. So don't think the younger ones don't know anything. I have a 26-year-old and a 31-year-old. And sometimes I call them assholes. And they know it. My Lord, they assholes. Why? Because they think they know everything, but they don't know everything. Because sometimes life and experience, I don't even know everything. I don't tell them that. Y'all don't tell them I said that. But don't think we can't get some gems and some good advice and some good information. Because some of these younger people are listening and they're hanging out at places like Real Life Relationship Growth and they are listening. So, dating, understand and know, sis, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. She just popping on y'all. So, know that in the dating process, um, if you're not enjoying it, all the arguing and fussing and going in, and those are just signs of unhealthy mindsets. Unhealthy mindsets. I'm talking about dating. You're just dating someone. You're meeting someone. So sorry, I love you. My sister tried to throw up a little apologies for being 45 minutes late. In that process, knowing someone is healthy, again, what am I arguing with you for? What are we arguing about? I don't pay your bills, you don't pay mine. Like, what are we finding to argue about? If we disagree on something, we should be able to discuss it like adults. We should be able to discuss it like adults. Get an understanding. Try to grab an understanding of where one another, where each other is coming from, and keep it moving. Like, if you tell me something that you don't like, right? If you tell me something that bothers you, it is my job at that point. If I am saying, if I'm looking to spend more time with you, build something, try to go into something, it's my job to listen, try to understand. And if I'm not understanding, talk, communicate, get some understanding so we can keep moving forward. This is how you not only learn if a person is for you, but this is how you learn if a person is not for you. This is how you learn if a person is not for you. Period. Dating. Dating should be fun. It should be refreshing. It shouldn't be, oh, why you do this? Oh, why you do that? Oh, listen, ladies, let me give y'all a little secret. Let me tell y'all a little something, ladies. All right, ladies, listen. If you tell him, leave it alone. Give him the time, the chance, the opportunity to do what he needs to do with that information. Period. Right. It should not be stressful. It should not be stressful. Right. Exactly. It should not be stressful. Give him time to process that thing and see how he reacts or what he does the next go around. Like, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like I have never been this way. In my younger years or my younger thought process, let's not act. This is real life relationship growth. So, in order for things to grow in a real and healthy manner, growth should be healthy. I mean, we got to be transparent. We got to be honest with ourselves first, so we can be honest with other people. Yeah, yeah, we do, we do. So yeah, I used to be I'm gonna get upset and mad and bothered, or I'm texting him. If he says he's gonna do something and he doesn't do it, I thought you said, when were you? I can't trust you. I can't this and I can't that. And let me tell you something I learned in counseling. Oh, that's my bell, y'all. I said I gotta get a bell. Anytime I say counseling for y'all newbies, ding, 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 ding. Counseling is the best money that you can waste on yourself. And when I say waste, this is what I mean. It's not wasteful. This is what I mean. I'm a sneakerhead. I love sneakers. Is it a waste of money at times to buy 2 and 3 pair of sneakers in one drop? Yes, it is. Nod your head. Yeah, you can. Yes, it is. But I love sneakers. Am I wasteful sometimes? Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna break the bank, or nobody's going hungry. But did I need 2 pair, 3 pair of sneakers? Okay, no. Think about that thing. No, right? So, you ran 244. That's hey, babes, good. Hey, welcome. Um, being wasteful, right? If I can waste money on 3 pair of sneakers I don't need because I got 50 in my closet, can I waste money on counseling? Like I hear too many people say, I can't afford it. I don't have any insurance. I can't this. I can't that. Trust and believe, yes, you can. Make a budget. Make it call it a new me budget or love me budget or doing me budget. Put it aside. And if you got to do that thing once a month until you can do it once a week or once every 2 weeks, you better do the damn thing for yourself, right? Because this is what strengthens you to be able to date in a healthy manner. This is what helps you. So, sorry, almost veered off that point. But it used to be, I'm texting, we going back and forth. For what? Now I'm mad. He agitated. He feeling like I'm pushing. He feeling like I don't trust him. And so it sets up for failure. It's a setup for failure. Ladies, tell that brother what you want, what you need, and let him process it and do what he need to do with that. Now, if he does not, it's fine. Everybody you meet is not your soulmate. Men, ladies, and gentlemen, everyone you meet is not your soulmate. We got some comments. Let me read these. Kamaria said, it is. You learn so many things about yourself you didn't even know about yourself. Counseling. Counseling. Yep, yep, yep. I told y'all I gotta go back and forth. Facebook user. Leah said, yep. Claudette said, maturing is a wonderful. Did you say maturing? Y'all, because it's getting about that time. I'm looking at this screen. Let me not play. There it is. It says maturing. She said maturing is a wonderful thing. It is. Hey, Rashim. Hey, Shimi. Claudette said, date yourself first. It gives you time to know what you want in a relationship. Bam. Exactly. Going into relationships not even knowing what you want. Let me tell you one of those questions, and this is babe, what do you want to eat? Okay, that's not a good example because that's not knowing yourself. Because I love to eat. I eat everything except swine. I don't do the rooter to the tutor to the pig. I just don't. Right? But I love to eat. So that's not a good example because sometimes I may not know. I may not know what I want to eat. That particular had a taste for. But let's talk about there she is. When I say my baby, my hey Kiana. Kiana is our young scholar, y'all. When I say she be dropping some gems, Kiana is here. Babe, I missed you. Where you been, girl? All right. Yep, that's one of our young ones. Yo, this family consists of all ages. All ages. And I love that. I love that. But when we don't date in a healthy manner, it's because we're not in a healthy place. We're not in a healthy place. I don't care what anyone says. You should not be arguing with someone you've known a month or 2 months or 3 months. What are we fighting for? We trying to get to know each other. And if I don't like something you do and you say, and you don't like something I do and I say, we have to decide. We have to decide, is that too much for me? Or is that something that I can build with? Because just because You don't agree. Even six? What's even six, sis? What's even six? Just because you don't agree with me doesn't mean that it's like, oh, whatever. I ain't talking to this man no more. That just says, his perspective and his take on this or that, that may be a good idea. Claudia said, make sure you don't ignore the red flags. Woo! Right. Red flags, y'all. We know them, we see them, and we at times ignore them. But when we ignore those red flags that are literally in our face saying, stop, go to hell back, and we ignore them, we are making a choice because we have a choice. We're making a choice to push forward into more foolishness. More foolishness. Kamaria said, speak. That's the we just talking stage. You're still getting to know them. If we are arguing, that's a red flag. We don't agree with each other, and that's okay. They're not for you. I was talking to this guy one time, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. She said, and don't try to force the fit. Girl, don't try to force the fit. You know what? Man, I like him. There's so many things that I'm seeing that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying us talking. I enjoy this and I enjoy that. But maybe that's forcing the fit. Maybe, or she fine. Whoa, that girl fine. I would love to get to know her. I would love to go more in depth and talk to her. But she cursed that man out because he cut her off in traffic. When we went out to dinner or we was hanging out, every female that passed by, she was looking at her, then looking at me, looking at her, then looking at me. Red freaking flag. Y'all better pay attention. We better pay attention. Insecurities can creep up and destroy a relationship. Destroy a relationship. When you don't know yourself and you have not taken enough time to reevaluate, you have no business in a relationship. What did I say? I'm not a professional. I'm not. But I professionally know the hell this. You should not be in a relationship when you aren't mentally, emotionally stable. Mentally, emotionally stable. Claudia said, you better believe them the first time. Yep. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. They are literally telling you, I ain't no good. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to cheat on you. I'm going to act crazy when I don't have my way. Don't think that's cute. Man, that ain't cute when she throw a temper tantrum because you won't give her way. That is not cute. Tell her to go back to her daddy with that foolishness. Because he obviously ruined her. Or her mama. Or when he calls you out your name, when he disrespects you in front of people or behind your back, or you hit. When they show you who they are, believe them. Dating, it is not that hard. It is not as hard as we make it. I ain't even put my little pictures up. Dating, it's not that hard. It's not as hard as we make it. We make it hard, but it does not have to be. Hey, Avery, IG, this is what they're saying. I forgot to put my little flash pictures up. Let me put my little. I saw these pictures and I thought they were okay. They just chit chatting. Oh, it's coming IG. I don't know why it's moving so slow, but it's coming up on the screen. Bam, there it is. Like they having a drink together. Laughing, chatting it up, talking, getting to know each other. What the hell are we arguing for when we're just dating? We're just getting to know one another. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We should be enjoying the process. And we should be looking and watching for the things that are not for us. It is okay. Everybody is not your cup of tea. And just because he fine, and just because she banging and she bad, does not mean that she is for you. Ooh, I'm getting stopped up. Does not mean that she is for you. And it's okay. And it's okay. Believe it. Kamari said, you don't force shoes that don't fit. Don't force something that ain't for you. Exactly. Because guess what you're going to do with the shoes? After you done try them on, oh, these are cute. Oh, I love these, but they don't have my size. Like, they don't have my size. Hey, Avery. That's my boy, Avery. They don't have my size, but I love these shoes. I gotta have them. I gotta have them. They're gonna be cute with this outfit. I can wear them here and I can there and and get home or get out. Ladies, y'all ever been out and them heels start hurting like the ball of your foot? And, oh my gosh. You walking around, you walking around barefoot. You took them suckers off. Like she said, like shoes. If they don't fit, take them off. Don't even buy them. If you see that you put them on, this is that relationship that has already started. This is the dating process that's going on for months. And you in this thing and you want to be with this person. And then these things start popping up. And it don't fit. It don't feel so comfortable anymore. Never, 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 never be so engulfed in a person that you would maintain and stay in a situation, in a relationship that's not healthy. Never, never, never. Oh, he only cursed me out one time. Oh, she only broke one window in my car. Please, y'all, come on. Love yourself more than anything. Let me see what my young scholar saying. She done popped up with a little paragraph, y'all. She ain't playing with y'all. Let me tell you what she said. Kiana said, if you get into the talking stage with God, oh, he gonna let you know if that's the one for you. God always ready to snip people out of your life if they're not for you. Girl, you gonna make me throw my glasses, Kiana. You gonna make me, girl, man. So let me say this. We are all from different backgrounds. We have people from different beliefs, right? Different beliefs. Kamari said, you better speak it, Kiana. Different beliefs. This is me. And I'm not gonna force my belief or what my life has been and where my blessings have come from and what he has done for me. I go directly to the source, my source, when I start talking to a man. Period. And because I trust him so much and I give him the go ahead to let me know, girl, you better get your black behind up and leave that man alone. That's what we doing. If it don't look right, feel right, sound right, it's not right. And I trust him to do that. So Kiana, I love that comment. I love that comment. Avery said, we must all learn, there we go. We must all learn how to pivot. Don't stay in a mess because you are comfortable. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. That pivot. Anybody been in the military? Like you marching and you know that, bam. I can't do it now because I'm sitting down, but marching was my thing. Like drill sergeant, and I'm getting it. In my head, I'm like this. Ah. Everything is a song for me. I love music. Claudette said, please, excuse me, please date for the right reasons. Don't use it to fill a void that can't be filled until you know what you want and who you are. You, girl, you bringing up the real on that one. Do not date Do not date to fill a void. Do not. We all get lonely. We all get lonely. But if you find yourself picking up the phone, calling somebody, um, or trying to make time or whatever, just because you're trying to fill a void, me included, me included. I've done that before. I've done. We listen, man. I'm bored. I don't have nothing to do. I know this ninja ain't for me, but let me see what he doing. Cause I just want something to do for the weekend. Please. Because the jokers ain't around and be like, ah. That's called misleading. That's called misleading someone. So when we're talking about healthy relationships, if you want a healthy relationship, you have to be honest with the people that you're dealing with. Give them the opportunity to make an educated decision for themselves. And we can't make educated decisions if we're lying. If we're lying. If we're lying. And let me say this on both spectrums. I'm coming from a female perspective, from a woman's perspective. But this works for us all. Men, listen up. This is for y'all too. I'm going to give y'all this little bit. Date more than one person. Calm down. Because I know I've said this before, and more of the men got a little bit offended by it. It was like, if she gonna be talking to this dude and this dude, she can forget me. I ain't trying to compete. I ain't trying to do this. Why the hell you not trying to compete, sir? Why is it that you can compete with everything else in your life? Your job position, when you hanging out with the fellas at the gym or on the golf course or whatever, you want to compete because you want to show that you are the strongest, the biggest, the best for the position. Right? Right. The best for the position. Kamari, I'm going to read your comment. The best for the position. So why is it when it comes to a woman, some of y'all feel like just because I spoke to her and said, hi, I like you, or hey, can I get your number? She's supposed to throw it all away. Throw everything else away. Oh, don't accept no more dates, no more invitations to do anything, no more phone calls. Listen, we need to know what we like and what we want, young or old. Young or old. I have a type. Kind of, sort of. I have a type. I have a vision in my head. My last relationship, he was nothing like my type that I had vision in my head. I'm talking physical type, right? It wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't. There were other things about him, other attributes about him that spoke to me. And I was like, I like that. I appreciate that. So we dated. We got together, right? But this is the thing, what I was saying. Date more than one person. Why? Because nobody has put a ring on your finger. Or you have not gotten on one knee and asked this woman, hey, will you be mine forever? Y'all have not what I called the come to Jesus meeting. I call it the come to Jesus meeting. If I'm talking to a man, unless we've had that come to Jesus meeting, I'm not going to assume anything. If he's out on a date with another woman, okay, you gotta waste your time. Cause she ain't me. If we don't feel that way and think that way about ourselves, nobody else will. So, brothers, I'm gonna tell you, I was talking to this guy one time, right? Another guy asked me out on a date. We were in the talking stage, no commitment. Another guy asked me out on a date. He was like, hey, what you doing this weekend? I said, oh, I have a date. I have a date. Wasn't hide nothing, wasn't no reason. It was just like I would answer one of my female friends. I'm answering him. I have a date. He was like, oh, okay. Okay. He said, well, you have a good time. Call me when you get back. I didn't go on that date. Because the man spoke. He asked me, he didn't tell me not to go, but there was something in what he said that let me know this brother is secure. He ain't worried about nobody else because he gonna do what he got to do to be here. Didn't go on that date. I literally called him. Didn't tell him I didn't go on the date. But in my head, I was like, I don't even want to go on this date. I don't want to go on this date now. Because now I just want to talk to him. Turned into one of the best friendships I have ever had. He is hands down my boy. Love it. And we just realized inside it, we weren't for each other. And that's cool. That is cool. That is fine. But that right there, I'm like, whoo-hoo. Mm-hmm. The right reason. Kamari said, yes, ma'am, we do. If you're dating just to fill a void, that's where you'll learn the hard way and get someone in your life that you'll regret having in your life. Woo! Be happy until God blesses you with who you're supposed to have in your life. Claudia said, ice cream tastes better when you get the right flavor. But if you eat another flavor you hate and know you hate it just to please and keep someone is wrong. Is wrong. Is wrong. So we not only have to realize, ladies and gentlemen, if we're being dishonest, we are hurting ourselves. We are hurting ourselves because there's this thing called karma. You reap what you sow, what you do comes back. It may not be immediately, but it will happen. It will come. So when you in that point in time where you like, you know what? I want to be in this relationship. I want to be with somebody great. I think I found him. I think I found her. And the rug is snatched up from under you. Think back to how you treated other people. Think back to that guy you went out with just to have something to do. Think back about that woman that you talked trash to and you lied to just to get in her bed. Just understand and know what we do and what we give off is what we're going to receive. So don't think it may look the same exact way. This is just life. I don't care what religion, belief, spiritual, I don't care what you are. It does not matter. How you treat people is what will come back on you. I tell my kids all the time, tell my nephew, remember, look, be your brother's keeper. Am I my brother's keeper? Y'all know I said like, that New Jack City little slogan, but it's real. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. So which means I can't be selfish in the dating stage. I should be able to jump in the dating pool and not worried about somebody pissing in it or me pissing in it. So if you don't want someone, be honest. Give them the rights and the freedoms and the privilege to go be with somebody that wants them. If you want somebody and you're not putting in the time, please know, sirs, gentlemen, men, we ladies love attention in some form or some fashion. We want to know that you want us, that we look beautiful, that we, smell good, that we need to know. We want to know. It helps, it builds, it makes us feel special. And truth be told, that feminine side that you're not seeing from her, maybe it's because somebody ain't tapping the right. Wait a minute, tapping ain't the good word. Maybe somebody's not tapping into her heartstrings the proper way to pull that out and to make her comfortable enough to be like, I don't have to be this way. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. Preaching to the choir. uh, Girl, C.A. Shalodom. I think I got it right. Shalom. I know I don't. It, girl, I love you. Please forgive me. She said, the one who is genuinely interested will make their way to the head of the class. Say that. That brother will be in front. He'll be there before the bell ring. You walk in the class and he in his seat. Hi, brought you an apple. That's right. He will move to the head of the class. Mike, hey, big brother. Let's see. The one who's doing karma is real and is always watching. Claudia said, I don't mean to be crass, but that's how many people get hurt by assuming they're in a relationship exclusively with someone because of how they feel when they're with that person. Girl, you done opened up. Listen, it is 9:16. I'm surprised IG is still rocking because they usually cut me off on an hour. But you're right. Don't assume. Have the conversations. Have the communications. Communication is key. Communication is key. Let us know if you want us, or let them know if you want them. That's how some relationships are always missed. Communication is doggone key. Hey, Gail, what's up, baby? Communication is key. If you want somebody, tell them. Tell them. If you want somebody, tell them. If they want to reciprocate that, they may already be thinking it. But we're talking about dating. We're talking about dating. It's okay to take a leap when you're dating. It's okay. Hey, baby. Hey, Gail. It's okay to take a leap when you're dating because that's how you get to the next level and the next step. We're not talking commitment. We're not talking exclusive. We're not doing that yet. We're just showing an interest in saying, hey, I'm here. I want you to know I'm interested. I would like to see. I don't like that phrase, see where things are going. That's another topic for another time. But I would like to enjoy time with you while we learn one another. Perfect statement. I would like to enjoy time with you while we learn one another. Which means learning one another may say, nah, I'm good. Or learning one another may say, I want to move to the next level with this person. So communicate, y'all. Say what you need to say. Treat people with respect, with love and consideration. Thank you guys for being on tonight. Thank you guys for being on tonight. Hey, Daryl, did you come on here and say my whole? Hey, Daryl. He said, hey, Donna P. Wall. What's up, Daryl? That's my friend right there, y'all. Pray for him. But I enjoyed this as usual. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you for y'all input. IG, love y'all. Thank you for being here. First time. Oh, we got somebody else popping up on IG, but we gotta go because IG is gonna be snip in a minute. Facebook, YouTube. If someone's on YouTube watching, I appreciate y'all. I am going to post the video. Love you too, Nisi. I'm going to post the video to the YouTube page. It will be on the Facebook page. It should be on the IG page. Not sure how IG hosts things just quite yet. But if you want, I see you just getting here, Daryl. We get ready to go. Told you 8 o'clock, sir. Eastern Standard Time. We get ready to go. But watch the video, Daryl. Go back and comment. I read your comment earlier, though, that you commented when I first put the post up. So good night, you guys. Love y'all. Hey, love on somebody. Be sweet, be kind, give somebody a smile, give somebody a hug. You never know who you may be helping with just a word. I. All right, y'all. Good night. Let me end IG first. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you guys. Loved it. We had a great time. Let me end it now. Good night.